Hi, everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrey Now, your healing podcast, where we can discuss anything that can do with healing on a personal, planetary, cosmic, present, past, multidimensional level. We're open to all of that. So, I am Audrey. I am a healer. I'm an ever evolving being exploring reality, as are we all. Today's topic is what if? And we'll look at a bunch of what if this? What if that? What if the other? What if something else? What if? So we shall start with our breathing attunement. Sit comfortably, preferably with something supporting your back. Have your back straight, not stiff, but straight. I have a pillow behind my back. And allow yourself to really be here now. It's the name of the book from another time period, but it's be here now, so it's now. And clearly, if you're taking care of somebody, if you're using a knife in the kitchen, if your attention needs to be focused on something in front of you, please do that. And then listen when you can really fully participate. So, allow yourself to wear very comfortable clothing. Loosen anything that's tight. Take off your shoes. And enjoy. Think of this as part of your self-care. Self, capital S, little S-E-L-F. Soul, essence, self, capital S. Ego, personality, self, little s. That's all of us. We can give fancy words, but basically, that's all of us. So you may put your hand, I use my right hand, on your heart, which brings your energy and your focus to your heart. And your heart has a brain in it. So when you get your heart coherent with your head brain, you become more coherent. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 2, exhale for a count of 6. We'll hold that for a moment, count of 1, and then we'll do 4, 2, 6, 1. Okay? So inhale, 2, hold, 2, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, release. That was the release, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Notice how you feel now. You feel more centered? Do you feel more grounded? Do you feel more flustered? Do you feel more nervous? Do you feel more like this? Or do you feel more at ease? This is something you can do day. You can do it every hour. It's focused breathing with attention. And there are many, many, many different kinds of focused breathing with attention. Folks, I apologize for that noise from my laptop. I'm not sure how to stop it. And when I had the computer fixed here in Costa Rica, that noise came along with the fixed computer. So at some point I will bring it back and see what can be done. So our affirmation for today, an affirmation is a statement of power, intent, and action. So you use the I word, I, my, me. It's your affirmation. You don't do it for someone else. That's for them to do. That's their job, their joy of being. We are all responsible for our own selves, and I spell self, capital S, little s, E-L-F. That's the soul essence self, the ego personality self, all one, like on a spectrum, but it's quantum, so it's not a line, it's spatial, it's beyond that. I'm going to show you my new, it's a baby, it's a little painting, it's so cute, it's so pretty, Breathing Anew. And years ago I did one called Blessings Anew. This one is Breathing Anew. And so our affirmation, our statement of power is, I grow in brilliance every moment, and I gladly take steps to enhance myself and the world. I grow in brilliance every moment, and I gladly take steps to enhance my brilliance and that of the world. I grow in brilliance every moment, and I gladly take steps to enhance my brilliance, my bounty, my health, my awareness, my joy, and that of others every moment. You can tweak this and do the same one 3 or 4 times and feel it, allow it, be it. Sense it in your body, in your pores, in your breath, in your brain, in your heart. Allow it to live. Allow it to live, and then it flourishes, and you flourish. And you, like me, for me, are the one who creates and is responsible for your life. I add what I can, take what you choose, and evolve. If you choose differently, that's your choice. I am now going to show you 2 frequency stones. These are real rocks. Let me see if I can get better light. I'm the artist who painted them because it's actually real, a part of nature. It will help ground you. It'll help center you. This one is light. It's from the beach, near the water. And look at them. They are also art. And however you look at it and turn it, you get a new perspective, which is a big lesson and clue to life. Meet different people, be in different circumstances, notice all the different perspectives on one, perhaps, thing. This is the one thing. See what you can benefit from. Here's another stone. This one's a rock. This one's heavier. Look. and I'm going to make sure I hold with 2 hands. I do not want it to slip. So it's not going to. I choose for it to be stable here. See the crystal? You can program the crystals on your own. They're all pre-programmed for love, healing, abundance, wellness, joy, being alive, having your feelings evolving. Hold on. Yeah. And if you hear any of that hammering, I am here live in Costa Rica, and somebody in one of the nearby buildings is creating something. So that is part of what that is. If you would like one of your own frequency stones, FS, F capital period, S period, for short, definitely let me know when, and I have a big one that is too heavy for me to lift, and have little itty bitty ones. And I think when I am complete with these, having been placed in other people's, whether they buy them or I give them as birthday gifts or whatever they may be, I don't know if I'm going to paint them anymore. I may simply do paintings, which now I have them on canvas, on gypsum, on cardboard, and on wood. Little ones on wood. I'll bring some next time. So this is the latest painting. See, it's not so big. This is my head. This is the painting. Breathing anew. I'm hoping you can catch the light on it. It glistens. You could even hang it this way, which is one of the things I do. It can be hung in any way. I wire them in the back so you can do this either way. Here, I will leave it so you can see it and focus on it. Allow yourself to merge with the colors. These are some of my favorite colors. I'm learning how to work with the paints here in Costa Rica, which are thinner than the ones in the States. It's a different process. And that is breathing anew. I love it. And that started by a friend gifting me with a painting and saying, here, add to it. So I started to add to it, and she's an amazing painter. I have a completely different style, and I ended up redoing the entire thing and then adding to that. And when I saw her, she said, yes, that's what you do. She sometimes does it 5 times over. So bless her heart. Catalina, cat. So let us come to our wisdom topic. What if? You have undoubtedly noticed or been participating in how very different life is now than even maybe a week ago, a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. In all my years so far on this planet, we are going through stuff in a way that I have not yet seen or experienced. And I've been here for a while. You may know that it's been over 80 years that I've been gallivanting on this lovely, lovely planet. One of my books is also named What If? What if you are, and life is miraculous, the ABC Affirmation Art Coloring Book. And that one is printed on 100% post-consumer recycled paper. And I still have some copies, so if you'd like one, definitely let me know. You can also get it online on my website, Audrey Now, AUDRYENOW.com. And so what if? What if everything you think became objective reality instantaneously? What if? Would you be changing how you think? If you're complaining and upset and that became instantaneously your actual reality, how would you handle it? What if some of the most miraculous things you can consider became reality? How would you handle that? Would you like it? Would it surprise you? Would it scare you? Would you be jumping up and down literally or figuratively in excitement at this seeming miracle that had occurred? What if? What if you were or are exactly what you think you choose to be? Feel that now. What is it that you choose to be? How do you look? How do you think? How do you dress? What work are you doing? Or what activities do you do? How do you fill your day? How do you relax? How do you learn? What if you could learn simply by osmosis? You hear of something and you know it instantaneously. What if? So in terms of what if you could be exactly what you choose, have you gotten a sense of it? What are you wearing? How are you speaking? Where do you live? What's in your home? How large, how small is it? Is it ecological? Is it harmonious with the earth, with the universe? How conscious is it? How conscious are you? You know, everything has consciousness. Those rocks that I showed you have consciousness. It's at a very different level than human consciousness, but they have consciousness. Now, if you're asking, does AI have consciousness? I don't think yet. Do I think it could have consciousness in the future? Possibly. Depending on the level of energy and awareness are put into it when it's being created, possibly depending on whether it's really loved, because when something is loved like a pet, its consciousness grows and changes. Do I think AI has consciousness now? Not for the most part. Do I think it could? Wait, let me tune in, let me ask. Hold on, let me see. Yes. Under certain circumstances and conditions, absolutely. Is everything in the universe, multiverse, like the Earth? No. No. On the Earth, we have had a tendency, a system, a cycle that almost every 6,000 years, we, meaning whoever happens to have been around at the time, go through some kind of tumult and can either destroy whatever culture had been built up or forgotten what they used to know. There have been cultures here for, I think, I agree with various people who have said this, for a couple of 100,000 years. And even before that, do I think they were all human? No. I don't know what they were, but I don't think they were all human. They were something. I do not know how Göbekli Tepe was built. That's in Turkey. But we as a species, humanity, humanity, people, have been here at least 200,000 years. Our telomeres were changed. So in a way, we are a designed species, not by the creator of all. No. The telomeres were changed. Was this done by beings from elsewhere, the Anunnaki? Probably. And Anunnaki, insofar as I know, means those from the heavens came, which doesn't mean spiritual heaven, it means above. And whoever was around at that day may have misunderstood and thought it was spirit. No, unlikely. They were beings from wherever they might have been, and because from the studies I have done, and no, I haven't gone to the source material. I would love to. I've read other people's studies, and because I do trust Greg Braden, I am finding Robert Edward Grant to be fascinating. I also find that Billy Carson is fascinating. I think Graham Hancock, if you don't know these names, look them up. Read their work and notice how much history you do not know. So what if, however you thought the world was formed or our species started, is not even the truth at all? What if 3I Atlas is conscious, which I tuned in and I saw it is, it has consciousness? Do I think it's just an automaton? No, I do not. I don't think it's a person the way I am or you might be. But I'm being shown it has consciousness, so do I feel that that's so? I do. It doesn't have to have the consciousness you have or that I have, but there are many different kinds of consciousness that most people don't even give any credence to because it's outside of their ability to even imagine. That's why what if we could live to 200 years? What if we could live to 2,000 years? My guides told me a long time ago we can, by the way, with some changes in lifestyle and in the health and wellness of our planet. I've been shown it is a possibility with some quote-unquote tweaks put in. What if you can maintain your health and your zest? What if this means taking care of yourself? That can include the food you eat, the way you think, the way you process emotions, how you deal with other beings on the earth, human, animal, plant, mineral, whatever it might be. And be well aware, if you know astrology at all or you've had your chart done, and if not, you can ask me. I do astrological charts. We are at a time of humongous change. I'm telling you, this has never, insofar as I know, happened on the earth before, nor is it likely to again. Other things, yes. This, unlikely. So if you're holding on to a way of being that simply harms the planet, please stop. It's not needed. And if you think the one that has the most stuff wins the game, that is an old game. It will not be the game moving forward. It will not. It may be the game for a moment, and this doesn't mean to have nothing. So far, we all need food, we all need water, clean, pure, excellent water. I recommend Kangen water. Yes, I'm a distributor. We all need some kind of clothing. We all need some kind of domicile, somewhere to live that protects us and takes care of us. We all need some kind of socialization. We all need to give and receive love. That is the best way to grow. To give love and allow yourself to receive it. Absolutely. From the universe, from the guides, from your family, from your friends, from your pet, from the animals, from the air, from art, from singing. I was never into opera before. It was not a thing for me. And then I heard Luciano Pavarotti sing Nessun Dorma. Oh, there are times now I listen to it over and over and over again. He is astounding. Yes, he's no longer on the earth. May he be blessed wherever he is. I heard the amazing Innocent Masuko, who is from, I think it's South Africa. Oh, he's another person. What an amazing singer. I don't know why he didn't win Britain Has Talent or whatever that's called. I saw a little snippet. He's astounding. I hope racism had nothing to do with it. But what if? Go find him. He sings beautifully. Support him. By the way, you are allowed to support this channel. If you would like to be of any help, like for me to get this computer properly fixed so it doesn't make that annoying noise, you can donate through Zelle, Z-E-L-L-E, to 917-494-0628. When you donate and it's been received, it'll say Goddess Heart. We're all goddesses, certainly the women. Men have that within. Anima, anima. Heart. Live from the heart. Live from the heart. Will you find ways to monetize whatever it is that you're living from the heart from? Yes. And those who choose to take it forward will. Those who choose differently also will. We live on an incredibly abundant planet. Please acknowledge this. What if, what if, what if, what if? All the abundance and beauty of this earth is your abundance and beauty. What if the harm that's been done to the earth is part of the harm you have done to yourself? So cease harming yourself. Cease harming the earth in any way. My suggestion is use recycled paper, even for toilet paper. Yes, I do. I do. Okay, don't have to crack jokes. It doesn't mean someone used it already and you're going to... No, it's paper that has been previously used, post-consumer recycled paper. You can get it almost any country that I know of, certainly the United States and here in Costa Rica. Do your part. If there's things you may dislike, notice what you can be and do to be the change. Be the change you choose to see. Be that. What if that works? It does. And now for our appreciations and gratitudes. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are learning, growing, evolving, enjoying, definitely press like or love right next to it. Share, let people know about this, and subscribe. And yes, now that I know I am permitted to receive donations, please do. Then I can have a team helping me with this. That would be nice. That would be delightful. Meanwhile, many blessings to you. Love, 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 support, gentle ease, progress, abundance, prosperity. Bye.